Hi, I'm Johnny Stam. I'm here to talk about our Bridgemaster. This is our new and improved model. We've been making these since 2006, but we have a few different things on this model that has made it a quicker setup. So we're going to talk about this as we walk through here. This is the Bridgemaster. It's mounted on a trailer frame, which would be the same as a heavy-duty flatbed without the flatbed. So this is the frame assembly. This is the scissor lift. These are the outriggers, which we're going to go through all this in setup time. This is where the arms come out, which we put in, install, so the lift will, sides lay down, and we're going to go through that. So as we walk through here, I just want to give you a glimpse of this thing. It's 38 feet long. The unit has 6,000 pounds capacity. It goes 22 feet to the floor. So that gives you a 26, 27 feet with no problem working capacity, lift-wise, height-wise. And it's a non-insulated unit. We have all the controls on the other side. Okay, well now we're up in the platform. And these are the handrails. This is how you stow them for transportation. You'll see they're strapped down and they're located in a little bracket. And these are all numbered, so you can't lose them, if you can lose them, but this would be section. And every one of them has a number on it. Now I'm going to call Glenn in here to unstrap these. This is Glenn Bennett. Most of you already know Glenn. He's our sales manager. You want to lift these off because they'll be stowed in these pockets, as you see right here. You'll see the number right here, B4. So you'll locate these right where it says on the floor. Every one of them is indicated where it goes, to make that simple. This over here is the ratchet that lowers the side down in position. Now we're going to move forward to the controls up here, which will be what we're going to operate the lift from when you lay it all out and you want to go up and down. So follow me to the front of the platform. Okay, here are the instructions for operating the lift, the warnings, the expression here. Please read all these before you operate it. Then we have the controls here. We got up, down, and an emergency stop. Then over here we have engine start and control. There's a button over here that starts the pony motor. We're going to get into that, the next phase right now, for setup. Here we have the supports. They go right here, and they slide in, and that's support for the lift. And we're going to have the men come out and put all these in place. All right, now we have all the support braces in place. You'll see all 6 of them to support. There's 3 for each side. And now Glenn's going to lower the sides down. The hand crank just kind of lowers it right down. Very easy. And it'll relax on these braces. Now he'll put his handrails in. He'll lower the front one down. Okay, now we're going to install the handrail system. Each handrail system has a number where it goes, and there's a number on the floor to match that. So to lose these is line them up in the holes. They drop in right there like that. Now we're going to continue to do the next one. You'll notice they slot at top, they interlock. So the whole system stays together. Stomp them in. So you see how they're going to do it. They're going to put one more. You got the way they go in. That's not inlined over here. little weight on them, they go right in. Now you've seen how this goes, how they lay, and we're going to finish installing the rest of them. Now we're at the heart of the situation here. We're going to give you the full instructions as well as maintenance. Okay, this is a 35-gallon tank. Hydraulic oil is standard industry standard hydraulic oil, nothing special, because it's a non-insulated unit. This is the filter. This should be changed once a year. Just change the filter. Don't even have to add no fluid. You'll never lose the difference. Right here is the on and off switch. If you bust a line and something happens, you shut the oil off, you don't lose the oil. Now we're going into the controls. By the way, always read the instructions. You know, as everybody always says, well, I read them when it was after it happened. Let's read it while it's here. This control is to raise and lower the lift. This is the rear outriggers. Extend them out, raise them up and down. This is the front outriggers. That would be these. Raise them out, up and down. Right here we have the controls. This is an emergency stop. Something goes wrong, there it is. This right here is the upper controls, which I showed you earlier. This is the lower controls that will operate these. Now, these outriggers have interlock. You cannot raise this lift until the outriggers are set in place. I'm going to repeat. The lift does not go up till the outriggers are in place. And you have to have a load on the outriggers to activate the switches that control that. So if you don't have pressure and put some load on it, you're going to say the lift don't go up. Lower your outriggers a little more, everything works. So that's these, and that's the switches. Over here is the power. This is a Honda. You know, it has the pump on the back. It operates everything. It's a very simple system. Self-starting. It also starts from up top. You leave the switch on up there, start it up. Okay, everything right here is simple as we can make it. Pressure release are already set. You touch nothing on this lift. When it's all set in place, everything works fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to raise the lift now. We're going to start and set the outrigger, so it's going to be a little noisy because we're going to start the engine. All right, this is the front outrigger. Okay, we're going to extend them out. This one here is also out. Now I'm extending the other opposite side out, the left side out. You can hear the power on the engine change. This will be the outrigger to lower. As I told you, put load on it. You just saw me load the outrigger. I'm lowering the rigger on the opposite side. You'll feel me level the unit. We've loaded the outrigger. I'm going to go to the rear and do the same thing. By the way, we always recommend you put some stability on the ground. We happen to be using some boards. You can make pads. All right, we've lowered the outriggers. Change this over to lower controls to raise the lift. At this moment, I want to shut the engine off because I want to talk to you about the lift. I want to talk to you about the tubing. I want to talk to you about the framework. Okay, now we want to talk about the frame structure. This is 6-inch ship channel. Okay, it's boxed. We got a dual roller system. The roller system inside is a roller inside and a roller outside. Both sides, you got a channel inside and a channel outside. So that boxes everything together. Now let's talk about the tubing. The tubing is 4-inch by 10-inch 3/8 wall. All the pins are stress-proof, 2-inch. Lubrication points at all pins. Then we come back here, we'll talk about where we actually structure this in here to extra strength. This is a 6,000-pound lift. This pin right here is greasable right here. So the box tubing is also through the whole system. We got the 6-inch ship channel on top, 6-inch ship channel on the bottom. Now the cylinder is a 7-inch 4-stage hydraulic cylinder. The cylinders are made by Custom Hoist for us. So that's basically the structure. Now what we're going to do now, we'll move around, raise the lift up, and you get to see everything. All right, here we are in the front of the unit so you can see it. Glenn's going to run it all the way up to the top. You'll also see a safety chain located by Glenn. There's actually 2 of them, 1 on each side. So he's raising it. You'll see it go all the way 22 feet to the platform. The base platform is built out of 4-inch channel rub rail, 4-inch channel cross mails, and a 3/16 floor smooth steel, as well as the out pads, the fold outs, as we call them, fold out. Those are made by 2x2 square tubing, 1/4 inch thick, with a sheet of material right on top. All the pins that are used in this lift are 2-inch stress-proof steel. All of them have grease fittings. You'll grease this thing, depends on how often you use it, but if you grease it once a month, that's more than plenty, because you're only making a turn of approximately 30-degree turns. It's not very much. As again I said, it's a 6,000-pound lift, 38 feet long, with a trailer. Now let's talk about options. Lighting, you can mount generators on the front, mount toolboxes under the sides. You got plenty of room on this unit to mount what we call necessary items to operate with. You can mount your generator, you can mount lights all over the lift for working at night. That's going to be what we call you personally customize it, or we will do it for you. So we're offering this unit right now as our newest model. We've made a few changes from the ones we made in the past. We no longer use hydraulic arms to fold and close. We find it's a lot simpler and easier to do it with this folding system that we have. Here we have our Bridgemaster 38. Okay, so this will also give you a feeling of where you can use it and what you can do with it. Now you saw it when it was folded down, and now it's all the way up. Okay, so the time period is approximately 20 to 30 minutes to set everything up. 2 gentlemen would do it in 30 minutes or less. Here it is, 22 feet in the air. Here's Glenn up in the air. He has 27 feet of reach with no problem, right straight out. And that, my friends, is the lift. I'm Johnny Stam with Glenn Bennett. We look forward to hearing from you. Any questions, please give us a call, 1-800-226-5056. Thank you very much.